Hello, how are you? Hope you are fine. Today we will choose a topic about CEO, Managing Director. The Chief Executive Officer CEO is the top position in an organization and is responsible for implementing existing plans and politics, ensuring the successful management of the business and setting future strategy. The CEO is ultimately responsible for the success or failure of the organization. What is CEO? Chief Executive Officer. The CEO is the top position in an organization. CEOs are responsible for executing existing plan and management, setting future strategy. The Chief Executive Officer is the top position in an organization is responsible for implementing existing plans and policies, securing the successful management for the business and setting further strategy. The CEO is completely responsible for the success or failure of the organization, and CEO success overviews the organization various functions including complements, finance, human resources, legal, marketing, operations, sales and technology. CEO over services. These functions all considering the needs of different constitutions or stakeholders, including employees, customers, and investors. The CEO, little, is most often used for profit business large enough in items of employee number of revenue or just of the top position. CEO responsibility and roles. Although CEO key responsibles are generally the same from one organization to the next, CEO executives can vary based on a number of factors including the size of company and whether it is a public company and private held. The CEO at the startup or a small family business generally performs one day to day operation and management tasks than the CEO of a large company. One of the CEO key tasks is developing, communicates, and implementing strategy. In the regard, the CEO determines the plan of action or the organization in terms of which budget, investment, markets, partnerships, and product among the purchase and implement to best fulfill the organization's mission, whether it's to maximum profit in case of most businesses to meet specific communication or profile goals as it is caused with non-profits but some also for profit inspire. Other key tasks include organization, leadership and staff to meet strategic goals, ensuring that effective governance and control are in the plan to limit risk identified, and then delivering the value of various stakeholders and providing leadership at all times, including in the event of a crisis. CEO role in staff hiring and retention. CEO is responsible for hiring the leadership who makes up the executive team. The CEO is equally responsible for firing those who do not perform up the standard set by the CEO. The other chief officers are tasked with advising the CEO on functional areas. The CEO is also responsible for setting the organization culture by helping to determine the attitude, behavior, and value she wants the organization employment to exhibit and then modeling those trends and ensuring that other holder leader as well as the HR departments for those an organization board of directors generally health and evaluate the CEO. It also determines compensation and also the fire of CEO. If it is unhappy with the CEO performance, the CEO can also hold the position of president or chairman of the board of director is expected to regularly inform the board. Then these are the chief executive officers and AJC is very executive and Maribara CEO versus owner of the online market store. We will check that performance CEO versus owner. Wow, this is huge. Small business and big corporation have no common thing in common. CEO whose focus is on market opportunity, competitive and partnerships. So instead they dedicate tech really responsible to the organization. So CEO versus so what is the different workspace resource? Then market available. The chief executive officer, the highest individual in command of an organization, typically represents the company. The CEO report the chairman of the board as information technology become a vital part of a organization. Several chief positions were performed for it executive in the later part of 20th century, including chief information officer and chief privacy, CIO, CTO, and then very powerful observations. So guys, hope you are like my video and about CEO. I share your information above. Then okay.